So I've been daily driving the Grand National, and I've finally got enough done over the past few days to do a part 1 video of my build series. I have a bunch of go faster parts and bolt-ons like this Kinbell 62mm throttle body and upper plenum, but I'm not going to put any of that on yet. Before I go throwing parts at this car for performance, I want to go through all the ratty stuff and the stuff that has aged and needs replaced, like the thermostat, which in this car was a 180-degree one, and I replaced it with a brand new thermostat, and I tested in some hot water to make sure it did open all the way. The one I replaced it with opens at 160 degrees, so it starts cooling a little faster. The car started acting funny and died on me because of that vacuum hose popping out of the turbo inlet bell. It was actually leaking and sucking in unmetered air from both ends, so I got that replaced. Also, this car has the concert sound speakers, but the radio wasn't functioning, so I swapped out the radio and I have music now, which is pretty cool. Just the other day I put the 90,000th mile on this car, so I thought I had to take a picture of that. I thought that was pretty cool. When I went to change the turbo inlet bell, I checked for shaft play, and this is a very solid turbo, there's no problems, but the gasket was completely missing for the inlet bell, so that's why it had duct tape all the way around it. And the inlet bell is ported a little bit bigger than the inlet of the turbo, but it's not so much that it will cause any weirdness. It's pretty close. I was going to smooth the turbo compressor housing out, but never got around to it. And you can see here the 3-inch hard pipe that I replaced that stupid piece of flex hose with. As far as changing the thermostat and thermostat housing, I had to remove the charge pipe and MAF pipe, obviously, and I left my inlet bell on, which it honestly would have been easier removing. These stock water necks get stuck in there and they bend and get corroded to the aluminum intake and stuff, so getting those out can be a pain. This is what mine looked like when I removed it, and it took a lot of prying and the use of vice grips to get that thing out of there. I'm not sure if the stock thermostat was in this car or not, but it was a 180-degree one and it was corroded in there pretty badly. I had to work it out with a screwdriver. If you're doing a thermostat swap on one of these cars, make sure that once you get the actual thermostat and water neck out, that you thoroughly clean the inside of the intake where the thermostat seats, because a lot of times large amounts of corrosion build up there, and I know that mine was so nasty that the new thermostat didn't want to go in. Here you can see the anodized replacement water neck with the O-ring gasket. It's extremely high quality. It's the Cruise Performance one, and it comes with a Allen head screw and a really nice C-clamp that's out of machined aluminum. The car runs better now, and it's a lot faster because of that 3-inch intake pipe that actually seals up. It's no longer sucking in unmetered air. I think the engine bay looks quite a bit better too. That's about all I got for this video. Thanks for watching.